Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I'm here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And another day, another outrage for Star Wars fans. Lots of outrage. Geeky is very outraged.
Oh, I have opinions.
She has opinions. So we're going to talk about rumors. Rumors of female characters being brought to the big screen and the little screen in live action with actresses we like and don't like. Mm-hmm. And we'll let you sort out which is which. So anyway, we've got two rumors. One is Brie Larson I hear the snorting. Reportedly eyed for Mara Jade after.
Hell no! Hell to the no! No, 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 no! No. No, 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 no. No.
So you don't even think?
No.
Well, what about?
No.
Well, yeah, I mean, she might.
No.
Okay. All right. That's your final answer? Mm-hmm. Okay. So Geeky is not on board with Brie Larson being allowed anywhere near Mara Jade, which is her favorite expanded universe character.
Yep. And don't even touch her. I mean, it's like, are they sitting there thinking, what is the one move that we can piss off the fandom even further and flip them all off even more? I know. Let's make Brie Larson Mara Jade.
Yeah.
It's like, no, 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 no. No. She can't act away her paper bag.
Yeah. There's been a lot of talk about her being in a Star Wars movie. I personally, I'm on board with some other theories that I think they're creating the High Republic, the lead character in the High Republic, the blonde woman, to be Brie Larson.
Well, I'll take that over Mara Jade. And you know what pisses me off? You know what? So what? If I pose in Jedi robes and lightsaber, does that mean I automatically get to be in line up for a Jedi in the film too? They fucking named a character after me. Why don't I get ever up for any of these roles? You know, not that I'd want that, but my point is, just because she poses with lightsabers, that means that she should be given a role? I mean, shouldn't she at least be able to act first?
Not necessarily.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a jerk, but in Captain Marvel, literally, she couldn't act in her own movie, and she acted like she had a stick up her ass the entire film. She was the weakest link in the entire film. You don't give her a character like Mara Jade. She cannot handle a character like Mara Jade.
No, I don't think a lot of people would be on board with this. Now the rumor train is definitely taken off because, and we're going to talk more about this too, Rosario Dawson, apparently, allegedly, maybe, possibly maybe.
It hasn't been confirmed, but everybody's running with it.
They're all running with it, and now we've already got people trying to cancel Rosario Dawson as AHSOKA for multiple reasons, but Brie Larson, apparently she wanted to be AHSOKA. Well, she didn't want, she passed on AHSOKA so she could be Mara Jade. That's the rumor. These are all rumors.
She deliberately passed.
That she passed.
I can't even. You know what? She probably doesn't even know who the fuck Mara Jade is. Sorry for swearing, but I don't even care. This one makes me mad. I mean, I was mad about her wanting to be AHSOKA, but Mara Jade makes me livid.
All right, so this is the rumor. Again, this is coming from We Got This Covered. 50% angry. 50% angry.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. I actually clicked it.
So the rumor. Rumor. After passing,
better be a flippin' rumor.
After passing on the opportunity to play AHSOKA Tano, the Captain Marvel star is said to be in Feige's wish list to lead the spinoff as Mara Jade, who has a very muddled history in the Star Wars expanded universe, but is still hugely popular with fans. So we have to piss on the fans.
Disney, do you not think you're losing enough damn money? Question for you. Do you not think you're losing enough? Because you make this decision and they're going to lose even more. You make the right decision. Mara Jade's people are kind of about anyway because they're afraid you're going to ruin her. They know that you're going to find some way to destroy the character. But if I can guarantee you, if you put Brie Larson as Mara Jade, you might as well just burn all your money because people are not going to go. They're not going to watch it. I'll cancel my subscription with a big middle finger.
Ooh.
I will because I'm like, you don't understand. This makes me so mad. Like, I mean, I'm torn between screaming and crying, and that's the truth.
Scrying.
I am.
It's called scrying. It's a scream cry. I've seen it. It's not a good look. Don't scry.
I'm trying not to.
Okay, Disney and Lucasfilm are very high. Yeah, I think you could just I think you could just end it here.
Clearly.
Disney and Lucasfilm are very, very high. Oh, on the idea of bringing Larson into the franchise, apparently something the 30-year-old seems more than okay with. And despite names like Emily Blunt also saying to be under consideration, she would be a much better choice.
Heck, Karen Gillan would be a really good choice for Mara Jade.
Yeah, she would be. She would be. Marvel's Chief Creative Officer has made the Academy Award winner his #1 choice from what we're told.
Well, you know what? Unchoose it, because I'm telling you
Unchoose it.
straight up. I'm telling you straight up. You want to lose fucking money? Put her in. Because that's what's going to happen. There's no other way to take this at this point other than you deliberately being hostile to the fandom.
Yeah, it's like, oh, what would really... Look, this is Disney and Lucasfilm and Marvel. For some reason, they completely get off on destroying the fans. We're seeing it with Marvel Comics right now, with the stupid comic books that they're bringing out, deliberately designed to troll the fans.
It's like they want to lose money.
Yeah, well, it's not their money to lose.
Well, no, it is their money to lose though, because they're gonna be canceled if they don't knock it off.
Well, they don't see it that way.
Cancel culture is gonna be, you don't have any money, you get shut down.
That's gonna be the new cancel culture. Yeah, they don't seem to understand how this works. When you lose customers and you don't make money, the company can't afford to keep you on payroll. But these people seem to think that they can just burn through company money endlessly without a return on investment, and that they're going to get to keep their jobs.
I just can't. I'm sitting here like fuming because I was there when these books came out. I was there, Mara Jade. Gosh, was she even alive then?
She's 30, so no, I don't think so. Let's see, that would have been Thrawn, right? That was the Thrawn.
The Heir to the Empire and that?
That was like 93?
Well, no, they were out before that.
Oh, 91. I think it was like 91.
Okay, so do the math. 91, 2001, 2001 to 2011. That was 29 years ago.
Yeah. So
she was 1.
She was a toddler.
I'm not saying you have to be born when characters came out. That's ridiculous because, there's a lot of books that happen, 100 years before people were born and they make movies of them. But I'm just like, you know what? Don't even. Dude, I think, honestly, if I was Brie Larson, if she passed on Ahsoka, she knew Mara Jade would piss people off more, and that's why she's doing it.
Yeah, which character do people love even more than Ahsoka? Mara Jade. Yeah, I want that. I want the best. I want the best girl superhero in Star Wars.
So I can ruin that.
The girl superhero. I want the bestest.
Yeah, because she already made sure she ruined Captain Marvel, so now she's going to go ruin this. And I was actually quite fair with Captain Marvel. If you actually watched the video, we actually gave it a passable score. But we said she was the weakest link in the movie.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Do not insult Mara Jade with Brie Larson.
Well, here's the thing, and this is the problem I have with the Ahsoka announcement, just in general. Obviously, they burned the EU to the ground. So even if they bring Mara Jade into it at this point...
It's not even Mara Jade.
Luke's dead. Her story was intertwined with Luke. He's gone. He's history. You turned him into a sad sack, and you killed him.
No, she'll probably be Ahsoka's girlfriend.
Oh my God. Would they go there?
They would do whatever they could to piss the fandom off. They deliberately are doing it at this point.
So let's talk about the AHSOKA Tano debacle. Again, another rumor, not confirmed, making people angry on multiple levels. Yeah,
I don't think it's been confirmed because they reached out to Lucasfilm and her PR people and no one answered.
No, well,
it's probably true though. 90% true.
So here's my personal take. Well, actually, we discussed this, and I think we both agree that Rosario Dawson is a good actress. Mm-hmm. She's
not a terrible choice. She's not Brie Larson. But I wouldn't have said that if I knew they could put Brie Larson for Mara Jade. I'd be like, oh, hell no.
So she's actually a pretty good actress. Now, here's where fans are having a problem because, one, they're like, did they even ask Ashley Eckstein?
Yeah, and I agree with them on that. I mean, I can understand why they're mad about that.
So they probably didn't ask Ashley Eckstein because the way it seems to work in Hollywood, for the most part, is it doesn't work both ways. If you're a regular actor, you can work as a face actor, or you can work as a voice actor. You can jump across. If you start as a voice actor, you have a lot harder time getting face roles, if that makes sense. That doesn't seem to work in reverse very often.
No, it doesn't seem to work in reverse.
So if you're a big celebrity like Chris Pratt, you can do whatever. But if Chris Pratt started out just doing cartoon voices, it would be an
uphill climb for him to switch.
Right. So that's, I don't know. Again, we don't know what's going on with any of this. But that's not even the biggest controversy. Well, actually, I'm going to nitpick. Okay. This is the problem I have. If they bring AHSOKA Tano into Mandalorian Season 2, which is 7 or 8 years after Return of the Jedi, where the hell was Ahsoka during the original trilogy?
Exactly.
Why didn't she help Luke stop Darth Vader? Why didn't she pop in and go like, hey, that's Anakin, and I know all his moves because he taught me, and I'm going to kick his ass?
We all know the answer because she didn't exist.
Because she's a retcon.
Yeah.
She is, you know. And it's kind of weird, too, because, you know, I always kind of viewed the Clone Wars cartoon as, like, you know, they did canonize it, but as also kind of like you can kind of take it or leave it. Because some of the stuff in the cartoon, frankly, I don't think it meshes up with the movies very well.
No.
You know, but that's just my... I mean, I like it. But I think it doesn't really mesh with the movies as well as.
Well, it makes sense to bring Ahsoka into this because we have the Darksaber and all that, and that was in Rebels and stuff.
Yeah,
so it makes sense. And they were talking about bringing Sabine in too.
Yeah, plus Dave Filoni's working on it.
Right, but you know, I'm sorry, I'm still mad about the Mara Jade thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, and like it's not, you know.
Can't get past it, guys. Sorry.
So I mean, they didn't even say where is she going to be? They said a spinoff. Is she going to show up in Mandalorian too?
And then to get her own show.
Get her own show.
Again, that I will not watch. Every middle finger I can give. I only have 2 hands, but just picture me having more.
So she won't wind up with Luke. There won't be anything going on with Luke unless they massively de-age Mark Hamill or they, you know, recast Luke Skywalker, which, you say it couldn't happen, but you know what? They did it once. Did it with Han.
Yeah,
you know?
That's all I can think of. Unless, like you said, they completely pull her part away. And that her story was so good. Timothy Zahn did a fantastic job on her story, and it was just really good, and they're going to ruin that.
Is she the one that... Now, I don't know, because I don't follow the comic books, because hell, nobody's reading the comic books now. Look at the sales numbers, are terrible. But is she the one, or are they going to use her to find Luke's hand? And is that going to be tied into
No,
it?
they I don't know, because they talk about
now, like,
how they're doing that now. They're talking about that now.
Then she gives the lightsaber to Maz Kanata.
I'm just like, my head, like,
bullshit.
I could use some Tylenol right now because it's going to pop. I'm that angry. Like, I cannot tell you people... I know we'll go back to Ahsoka in a minute, but I cannot tell you people how much of a fan I am of Mara Jade since I was, you know, a teenager. I have loved Mara Jade. I wrote Timothy Zahn a letter and told him how much I would love to be play the character in the movie someday, because that's how much of a dork I was. Okay? And I also wanted to be an actor back then, so this is as close as I'm going to get, apparently. But just the thought of them just like, because Brie Larson wants it, because she put pictures of herself up in Jedi robes, angers me to no end. Like, this, she's not like an actress who can pull up the character. And plus, she's had so much bad will with fans anymore. Why the hell would you give her, unless you're deliberately trying to stick your middle finger up at people?
Yes.
I can't comprehend it. It's like, do you not think you're going to lose? We're going to be doing a video on how much money Disney's losing and how much in the shithole they are? This would be a really bad decision.
Yeah, I think there are going to be some tough decisions. I think Disney's going to start making some very, very tough decisions soon, and I would not want to be somebody who lost the company a lot of money.
Let me save you some time. Brie Larson should not be allowed to be Mara Jade or AHSOKA Tano.
Yeah.
That's problem solved. There you go. You can put her as some side character you just make up. I don't care about that.
She could be a Gungan.
You can put her, yeah. You can make her a new character and just give it to her for that. Completely. Okay, that's completely fine. Go ahead and do that. I have no care. I don't care. I will still watch your show. But I can tell you right now, if you make Brie Larson either Ahsoka or Mara Jade, you can just go screw yourself, because I am not going to watch it anymore, and I will make damn sure a lot of people don't watch it anymore.
You're just an alt-right man, baby.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, so they're already trying... This is so weird. So, like, this Rosario Dawson thing. Back to Rosario Dawson. I'm sorry.
Is she going to tell her to drop the taco or something?
Oh, my God.
Just saying. Let's put that chick in one of the movies as a main lead. Drop the taco. Get over here.
Drop the taco. Yeah, just get the communicator out. Mara, quick, drop the taco.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's like...
I'm sure she can find a bunch of ways to be racist and sexist in the name of, you know, being progressive.
Yeah, that does seem to be a running theme with Brie
Larson.
Yeah. So anyway, Rosario Dawson, speaking of being problematic, I didn't even know there was any drama around Rosario Dawson. I like her. I think she's a really good actress.
Yeah, I didn't know about this either.
I think she's a really solid choice if that's what they're going to do. Again, I'm having a hard time reconciling Ahsoka being MIA during the entire original trilogy, because what the hell? You know, obviously she was a retcon, I get it, but still. So they want to cancel her because apparently she misgendered someone, and she's now considered transphobic. I didn't know anything about any of this.
There's a lawsuit involving this?
There's a lawsuit. So let's go down to the lawsuit to figure out why she's problematic. Why she has to be canceled.
We had to go look this up.
Yeah, I didn't know. I hadn't heard anything about it. I had to go search for trans to see what was going on here. The accusation of transphobia stemmed from a lawsuit filed against Dawson back in October. As reported by NBC News, Diedrich Finley accused Dawson and her family of misgendering him multiple times each day with deliberate indifference as to the appropriate way to address him. The suit also claims that Dawson acted with deliberate indifference and did nothing to correct the situation. But didn't she come out as being bi or something?
Yeah, I think so. Wait, okay, so because she deliberately misgendered him every day, you can sue for that? People flipping misspecies me, they call me a bitch all the time. I'm not even a dog. Can I sue them?
Well, okay, so apparently that's not what the lawsuit is about. The lawsuit is that there was an assault, allegedly. It claims that Dawson and her family assaulted him after they ordered him to move out of their home.
Well, the question is this, though. In assaulting him, was it because he wouldn't leave?
Well, I don't know. The suit continued while beating Mr. Finley. Isabel screamed, "You're not so much of a man now," which was clear and denigrating reference to Mr. Finley's gender identity. So if somebody punches you and calls you a bitch, they're not.
Well, then you can sue for the punching, not being called the bitch.
All right, so this is.
I don't understand. I mean, it sounds like the person wouldn't leave the house, so they're like, "Get out of my house, smack."
Yeah, in February, Dawson said she was a member of the LGBTQ community. So I didn't even hear anything about this. Now, I do want to just side story. I'm going to do a side story about family fights.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about all the really terrible Thanksgivings we had in California?
Yes, you have.
I haven't told the audience about the terrible Thanksgivings. Okay, so for, I think it was 3 or 4 Thanksgivings in a row, we had fist fights. I wasn't involved in a fist fight.
I wasn't there because we all would know who would have won.
But apparently there were drunken fist fights every Thanksgiving. Even the one when I first moved out, I guess there was a fight. And it's just extended family and lots of drama. And it's complicated. Anyway, I do remember my mother actually jumping on a guy and punching him repeatedly in the face. After.
Did he deserve it?
Yeah, he did.
Then there you go.
He did. I'll tell you what happened. He was drunk, and it was let's see, aunt's boyfriend or something, and I used to clean his pools. He was rich, and he was drunk.
A lot of your family was...
Rich and drunk?
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, he said, "F your kids," and so my mom only weighs like 110 pounds.
Yeah,
and
she's tiny.
She jumped on this dude who was like 250 pounds, just beat the crap out of him. They had to pull her off. But nobody misgendered anybody else.
No, she just made fun of her kids.
And that was one Thanksgiving. We had several others. So we didn't get together for Thanksgiving much after that.
No, I bet.
Thanksgiving didn't go well.
Well, my family does. We don't do that.
No, we haven't had...
And your grandparents weren't like that.
No, we haven't had a good Thanksgiving fisticuffs in 20 plus years.
Let's keep it that way, because I've never been there for Thanksgiving fisticuffs.
It's Festivus. It's the first Festivus. Yes, that's... Anyway.
However, if they put Brie Larson in as Mara Jade, there might be some,
might be some
They're fisting of the fandom.
Fisting of the fandom. That's it. The fandom is getting fisted by Lucasfilm and Disney. And I think this is... I'm telling you, I think this is going to end, because we're going to do another video, and we're going to talk about the dire financial situation of Disney. It's worse than people think it is.
Yeah, and if people are going to say, well, they could do whatever, it's like, well, I think they better start doing what the fans, what that will be acceptable by the fans, because they don't have the luxury of arrogance right now.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. You don't have the luxury of arrogance. Disney doesn't have the luxury of arrogance.
Now, I have absolutely no idea what happened here with, the situation. There's a lawsuit involved. I mean, if they were assaulting people, then I can understand it if you're hitting people. Now, again, the situation could have been the person wouldn't leave. Either we don't know the situation.
You can be a complete asshole and be any gender. Mm-hmm. You can be any color. You can just be an asshole. And
it could have been the other side that was the asshole. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about it to make a fair argument on the situation. I know people were, as far as the fans are concerned, I know the reason a lot of the fans are upset is because they thought that Ashley should have had it first. And we don't know if they asked her or not, because I know Ashley is in, Flynn with Disney, though.
Oh, yeah, she's
always down there doing stuff, guys. So she has a fantastic relationship with Disney. So we don't know what happened, but I get why they're upset about that.
I completely get that. Well, I'm going to read some of these tweets, these cancellation tweets. Okay. Can you believe they would cast a transphobic person to play AHSOKA when Laura Harrier is right there?
Laura? Okay, why not Ashley?
Yeah.
Oh, you know why? Because she's white.
Oh, we can't have that. Not my Ahsoka. Disney just hired a transphobe to play Ahsoka. Disney just hired someone who assaulted a trans man to play Ahsoka because he was trans. This only happened 2 years ago.
It wasn't why he assaulted him. Apparently assaulted him because he wouldn't leave.
Ahsoka is canonically WLW. She's queer. She is? I didn't know that. She deserves better than to be portrayed by a queerphobic person like Rosario Dawson.
She's not queerphobic. She's transphobic. There's a difference.
She is a transphobic woman that is about to play a beloved character. Recast Ahsoka. It's all the same thing again and again. Recast Ahsoka with this person. How about casting a non-transphobe? Your boy recently got into the Clone Wars, so I got real excited for a second. Recast Ahsoka. Everybody's like, cancel her.
You know how they're picking? But here's an interesting thing, though. They're picking a lot of these comments. Because it's making the transgender. That's why. I was like, because most of the fans are like, cancel her because it should have been Ashley, not because of this.
Yeah. So, yeah, God. Maybe I could just see them being like, yeah, let's not even go there. For so many reasons, let's not even go there.
No, get rid of they won't do Ahsoka, and then instead they'll do Mara Jade and make it Brie Larson.
Oh my God,
For me, which is every bit as awful, and actually me it's more so, but.
Oh, so, okay, is that how they did? They went to Brie Larson and said, we really want you to play a popular, pre-established Star Wars expanded universe character. Which one do you want? Do you want Ahsoka, or do you want Mara Jade? And so then,
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Every time I even hear it, I want to either scream or cry. I'm that angry. And I can't remember the last time I've been this angry about... I mean, you guys see me get mad. But, like, the She-Ra stuff, when people were treated or that made me mad. But this actually makes me angrier. Because I can't stress to you how important Mara Jade was to me as a kid. And, even, as an adult, I always loved Mara Jade. She's my favorite character, hands down, in Star Wars. And to me, it's like a personal insult on some level. And I know that's ridiculously stupid. And even in my head, I'm like, you're being ridiculous to myself. But I really had that emotional reaction to it. Because Brie Larson has proven time and time again that she's a self-absorbed little twit. And she wants to preach to everybody, but she really thinks an awful lot of herself. You see her in interviews and everything else. She thinks that she is the best thing that, walked the earth. And I can't stand her attitude. I can't, to me, that's insult. I mean... That's more insulting than anything because her attitude sucks. This isn't about her comments about men. This is about her attitude in general.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to go over very well. But if it makes you feel better, Disney's scraping the couch cushions for money right now, so it might not happen.
They could just make a new character that's like a rock monster or something. a rock woman, and then she can play that character because then she'll be, she's perfect for it.
Okay. Because she can't smile because she's made of stone.
Like, she's just, she's so unlikable. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Well, she's trying to be more likable.
Oh, yeah, it's because she's trying to bring Animal Crossing into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about this. This is...
fellow kids in my 80s jeans.
So this is... Look, I think what they're doing, and we talked about this before in a previous video, is they're trying to make Brie Larson likable.
I think I think you're right. I think they hired a new, firm to try to, change her image.
Yeah,
Too late.
Yeah, it's like, look, make sure she smiles and everything. Make sure she's doing what all the hip kids are doing and playing their Nintendo Switch. And she's a cool cat.
I'm sorry, I'm still mad. I just can't. Sorry.
Because she'd be a fake ginger.
I honestly am sitting here thinking if I ran out of toilet paper, I could print off pictures of her face. And I actually am thinking that. And I know it's crazy. I'm just so mad about this.
Oh.
And I never go this far, but I'm so mad about this. And she's just such a person.
It's just a rumor.
It better stay a rumor.
It's just a rumor. Do we have to mention, how many times do we have to tell people that rumors are rumors before they understand that the rumors are rumors and they might not actually happen?
I know, it's rumors. I'm trying to tell myself that to calm myself down. I know it's ridiculous. In my head, I'm like, you're being ridiculous. Stop being ridiculous. But emotionally, my reaction to it is what I'm telling you. And that's how pissed I am.
Okay, so that's a no from you?
That is a hell no from me.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this one up?
Yep.
Okay, so please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, and we'll talk later.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Clownfish TV. Please consider supporting the channel. Go to clownfishsupport.com. That's clownfishsupport.com. And if you want to join our community, go to clownfishtalk.com. That's clownfishtalk.com. Please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. We will talk to you next time.